Hey guys, so I wanted to jump on here because there was a really good comment made earlier about chewing food up when you're on just the liquid portion after surgery and you're still in that healing process. Anyways, the comment was, chewing something and then spitting it out because you can't swallow it right now while your stomach is still healing. And I wanted to address this because it's kind of a touchy subject, if you will. So I think it's somewhat understandable, when you're in those first few 30 days, a few days after surgery, when you're just on the complete, liquid pureed foods, your texture is pretty minimal while your stomach is healing, especially that, internal suture line is healing. And so a lot of times I do think kind of people just want the texture of something. They want to have something to kind of chew because you don't have anything for so long. And so I can totally understand why people would want to chew something and then would just spit it out to be careful. However, it does kind of border on this slippery line where it can kind of go into eating disorder territory. And so it's just something to really be cautious of, to be aware of, to notice sort of how you're doing it. If you are kind of like a binge where you feel uncontrollable, or if you're doing it to kind of fill a need or out of stress or difficult emotion, that's where it can really kind of lead to dangerous territory, because then it becomes more of that mental piece of it that's so hard. And that's where you really want to maybe work with a counselor, talk to someone, talk to your doctor, figure out what you can do to seek treatment, to seek help, because it's a bigger issue. So again, I don't want to sound the alarms by any means, because I don't think that's what was meant by this, but just to kind of pay attention to how you're doing something, paying attention to how you're eating. If you are being mindful and sitting at the table and enjoying your foods, that's one thing, as opposed to kind of having this feeling of being out of control. So that's kind of typically where people start to feel with more of the disordered eating kind of spectrum. So let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I don't want to sound the alarm, but I do think this is sort of an important topic to at least kind of discuss and to bring just some general awareness to, because it can kind of start pretty innocent and then, become something that's a little bit more, dangerous, if you will. So anyways, if you have any questions, comments, things to doing, go ahead and leave them in the section below, and I'll post this to the main group so it stays up for a little bit so you guys can chat about it. All right.